It is legit like 100 degrees out here, and inside the world of professional wrestling, it's the same. Companies are competing against each other, talent is speaking out at a rapid rate, people are leaving companies to go to other companies, and there's three big things I want to talk about. If you've missed the recent news, is Yukes creating a new video game? A tweet from a developer sent out, said, hey, I'm playing Here Comes the Pain. We're going to talk about that. We're also going to talk about the recent spat of New Japan talent like Will Ospreay talking to Seth Rollins and Randy Orton being the troll that he is, among other stuff. Last but not least, CM Punk is back. I know Sean's view is probably just living in this because Punk makes one appearance a year and it's going to happen at an AEW event. So everything going on right now in the world of professional wrestling, it's actually kind of a weird time. AEW created another new Twitter account and said, hey, go follow it. You want to get some news there. They're probably going to drop some information about the TV show coming up. But another thing that happened on Twitter this week is the big one. It's probably the reason you clicked the video. Is Yukes remaking Here Comes the Pain? As we're out here in the wind, and I'm sorry if the sound sounds like crap, my man Pulse is in there editing and working hard ferociously to bring you guys content over at youtube.com/CM Pulse, which, by the way, tomorrow I am capturing my 24/7 title back. If you've missed that entire series, I'm going to link the playlist in the description below. Kind of have our own 24/7 action championship, and that baby's coming home tomorrow. But the big thing with Brian Williams is he's been tweeting that he played, I'm sorry, not tweeting, one singular tweet that said he's been playing Here Comes the Pain. And everybody lost their mind. Oh, there's a remake coming. Here Comes the Pain remastered. Guys, it's one dude playing Here Comes the Pain. That's like me playing Crush Hour and then everybody going, oh my God, Crush Hour's coming. Like, come on. Put out one tweet, a singular one tweet saying he was playing Here Comes the Pain, which instantly Delzinski Smack Talk, I think it was Smack Talks, made a concept. Very cool concept. Loved it, by the way. I kind of had a similar idea, and you beat me to the punch, but hey, I don't like fault you for going after it, but guys, Here Comes the Pain remaster's not coming. Listen, I've been very vocal about this since 2K15 that I want an arcade mode in the game. MLB The Show did this, where they incorporated it in an arcade game. RBI Baseball was coming out, and they had competition. So MLB put in an arcade mode in the damn game, and they kind of had their own arcade factor. Now, we know the stories about Yukes. They want to create their own game. They want to create something new, a split division within the company. It's reportedly not WWE related whatsoever. That's, set on speculation. Is it AEW or is it something else? Or is it just a wrestling game? Current wrestling games that are out there, like Fire Pro, the new Shikara game that's coming out, there's the deathmatch wrestling game, and possibilities of something coming from Yukes is a huge deal. What is Yukes going to make? The only thing that I can say probably definitively is it's probably not going to be Here Comes the Pain. And even if they were to remake a WWE game from history, would you want it to be Here Comes the Pain? So that's what I want to ask you guys on this topic. Let's say Brian's tweet was right, and he is playing a lot of Here Comes the Pain because he's trying to get inspiration, or just maybe for some reason they're remastering a game, and that one tweet he put out. Actually, you know what's probably going to happen? Now that I've made this video, they're going to see the demand for Here Comes the Pain, and everybody's freaking out. They're going to see Delzinski's video, Smack Talks' tweets, everything that went on, and they're going to be like, let's make a remastered game, and I'm probably going to look like an idiot here. But Here Comes the Pain remaster's not coming. It is, I'll eat my words, but at this point in time, I definitely don't think it's coming. But you know what I do think is coming is obviously a new wrestling game. And whatever Yukes decide that is, I just hope it's arcade and fun. I'm working on the top 5 things that WWE 2K20 needs, and one of those things, which is number 1, is it just needs to be more fun. I love simulation games, but please, for the love of God, give me something arcade-based so I can sink my teeth into. Please, that's all I'm asking for. So what game, if they were to remaster a WWE game, would you want? Is it Here Comes the Pain, Shut Your Mouth, SVR? Which specific game, if they could only remake one, would you want? Personally, I don't think Here Comes the Pain is the one I'd want remastered, if I'm being 100% honest with you. But which one I want it's 2K14. It's 2K14. Just give me that one. No need for anything else. Give me custom stories. Give me a working community creations. By the way, if you just want to make me 10 stories and send them a USB to me so I can play 10 custom stories, if you were a custom story designer, that'd be great. Other than that, I don't care about Here Comes the Pain remake. That's just me personally. Let me know what you guys think. The other thing I want to talk about really quick is the trolls, Randy Orton, and the door just went wide open from the wind. Randy Orton, Seth Rollins a couple weeks ago tweeted Will Ospreay and basically went after his paycheck, and I avoided talking about it, and now Randy Orton is tweeting Will Ospreay, but we all know Randy Orton's just a huge social media troll because he knows people will eat that shit up, and he makes a ton of money and has a super light schedule in WWE, so it's probably never going to happen. But let's just say in a wild fantasy world, guys, I'm gonna go way out there and say, what if New Japan was so pissed with the ROH show, the Enzo Amore invasion, everything that happened, Enzo Amore, the Enzo invasion, that they said, you know what, fuck out of here, ROH. And what if they did work with WWE? Randy Orton would be the perfect guy to send on excursion. Whew, that word excursion. I didn't realize how big of a deal excursions actually were. I mean, we've been doing it in Fire Pro with SAFW, but I didn't realize that excursion was a real thing that superstars do. So if WWE didn't have a use for talent and they could send them on excursion, and you could see Randy Orton over there or anybody that's not being used. Like imagine Sasha Banks. She's already been training with the Sendai Girls and Satomura. But imagine if she could just go over there and wrestle. Kind of like Toni Storm is with Stardom. Kind of like Walter is still able to go to XWX. Kind of like Kushida is now showing it up at ICW, Insane Championship Wrestling in Glasgow, because Jeff Jarrett got pulled from the event. Imagine these moments where, and the funniest meme I saw was, Papa Triple H, we lost a superstar. Can you send somebody? And he's just sitting in the office going, approved. And he just sends somebody. I mean, for a one-time appearance, he's not going to let him do it long-term. But I think this would be really cool for the wrestling business. I don't think it's going to happen, but if this was, that door is really going nuts over there. The wind is blowing. But if this was to happen and Triple H would allow people to go on excursion, I'd be all for it. And Randy Orton would probably be the one guy, although, let's be honest, Randy Orton hates traveling. He gets paid a shitload of money. And he has one of the lightest schedules in WWE. If I'm Randy Orton, do I want to jeopardize that and go over to New Japan or wrestle anywhere else? Probably not, but hey, Randy, if you're going to do it, I'm all for it. And last but not least, Sean's View Entertainment is probably taking a victory lap, even though I haven't checked out his videos. CM Punk is coming back to wrestling. I'm sorry, a wrestling event. As at StarCast, CM Punk will be showing up on August 31st. That's the same day the All Out show is taking place. And there's been rumors speculating about whether he'd be there in a wrestling capacity. And the one thing that I can honestly say is it is weird right now because CM Punk commentates on the Contender Series for UFC. And the one thing that UFC is doing now, because UFC kind of worked with Fox at some point, Dana White is calling out Matt Riddle, and there's like this whole weird thing going on with the UFC ever since the whole Brock Lesnar relationship and Daniel Cormier possibly coming to WWE, where it truly feels like it would be a better fit for CM Punk to be in WWE, because if UFC and WWE had some sort of working relationship, it'd be better. But personally, we probably want CM Punk in AEW. He's for the boys, and if a new company comes along that's looking after the talent, it's giving him healthcare and giving all the stuff that he had advocated for so many years, why the hell wouldn't he join a company like AEW, simply put? If AEW's offering everything that he preached for when he was at WWE, that's exactly what I would want. The same token, though, is I would love to see CM Punk back in WWE. It wouldn't be the same, and to be honest with you, I'd probably enjoy it more in AEW. But I think there's a lot of stuff he could still do. He's never coming back to WWE. Let's just stop. I mean, I really want it to happen. I would love nothing more than to have Phil Brooks, CM Punk, and I know he hates when people say that, and I don't mean it in kind of a smart Mark Dick way. I just would love CM Punk to pop in WWE because he's the guy when he dropped that pipe bomb promo, when he did everything in WWE. The John Cena CM Punk match still to this day is probably top 5, top 10 for me. I don't know why, if it was a story invested into it, and then it all kind of fell apart once, they did the title thing after fighting for it, and I thought it was so stupid. But that match to me meant so much. I love CM Punk, but CM Punk at the same point, his reign got boring because you knew he was going to win. So if he was to come back for wrestling, you guys can let me know which company you'd prefer him to go with, and I'm sure the more exciting answer is AEW, but CM Punk is a Paul Heyman guy. So if I was to put a bet on this, as much as I would love CM Punk to be in AEW, and again, I'll eat my words if I'm wrong, just like Here Comes the Pain, I would prefer CM Punk to be showing up in WWE. As stupid as that sounds, people are probably going to grill me and say, Tubby, are you dumb? Yeah, because he's a Paul Heyman guy. And Paul Heyman guys stick together. Well, except when the last time the Paul Heyman guys beat the shit out of each other and Paul turned on him and all that stuff happened, and then Brock became the big deal. Could you imagine all this time they've been building up Roman and Seth, and just at WrestleMania this year, Punk comes back to face Brock for the title? Yeah, I'm going to stop it there. So let me know what you think. Is CM Punk going to AEW? Is this just a one-off? He did say that he takes one big signing a year, and he just loves to stay in touch with the wrestling fans who have basically talked so much about how they've changed his life, whether it be from his wrestling career or any speeches he's gave. He just likes to stay in touch, and it's only once a year. So if it really is just the signing and that's all it is, if Punk wants to sit there and commentate MMA, he actually does a very good job. I remember years ago when he was on WWE and he was injured and he was commentating, I was like, damn, I want Punk to come back as an announcer. I wanted Punk as an announcer. So the fact that he's commentating MMA, whatever makes you happy, Punk, go for it. But please, just make me look good. Come back to WWE. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Yukes, are they going to remake a game? And if so, which game? If WWE was to send a superstar on excursion, which superstar would you want to go on excursion? Me? Probably Randy Orton. I don't know why. I think that'd be pretty sweet. And last but not least, if Punk came back to wrestling, AEW or WWE. That's where we're going to wrap it up. I didn't feel the need to make 3 separate videos like everybody else to talk about each topic. I wanted to combine it and put it in one video and let you guys decide for yourself. That's where I'm going to wrap it up. But again, the 24/7 Action Championship is coming home to Papa tomorrow in whatever gameplay video I decide, because the challenger gets to pick. So if you have any ideas, last week 2K14 didn't go according to plan. The special guest referee, even though it was my favorite game in history, I need something special. So you guys know me better than anybody. What game am I going to kick Punk's ass in? Pulse's ass, Punk's ass. They're the same person. Until next time, guys, thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. If you found any bit of this video useful, make sure to smash that like button. I'd really appreciate it. You can follow me on social media at TubbyEmo or at Tubbathy for a personal account that really haven't used that much. It is 100 degrees out here, so I'm going to go back inside. And until next time, we will see you all later.
Problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like I'm falling. The birdie is back, tell me I'm garbage. I'm going through something, that's why I ain't calling. Phone and progression, it's all that I wanted. The phone and affection, I summon and dub it. Cause I got problems on problems on problems on problems on problems on problems I solve them. I run through the money, the pressure be calling. Left on my blessings, I feel like